one of the things that I got from watching your videos is, and we've already talked about this, that you think differently, but how, if somebody wants to think differently, they feel it would help them, how do you know if you've always been thinking the same way as the system? How do you know when you're thinking differently? How do you start to do that?
I think normally what make we think the same thing is because the education system. We go to the school, the same curriculum. That school is like the factory that pump people out to think the same way, do the same thing. So there are many moments that everybody will have their own mind, their own thinking. It will come out, but they don't brave enough to do that, because the system put a lot of fear on their head that if you don't follow this line, you will be insecure, you will be blamed, you will be failed, you will have a lot of problems. So I think everybody have the different idea, different thinking, but we are not brave enough to bring it into practice. So for me, I feel like the most fun thing in our life is just don't let fear control us. When you're afraid of something, do that thing, be with that thing. That will make ourselves become ourselves more. So we can be unique, we can be different, we can be ourselves more. But if we have fear, we let fear control us, we cannot do anything different. We have to follow the stream.
Could you give an example of a time when you had some fear and you forced yourself to do that thing?
For example, I left Bangkok. I went back home. I want to do farming at home. But everybody in my village, they do rice planting. They plant the rice in a small plot, and when the rice tall like 1 foot, they pull them out and they transplant them again. It's very hard work. It's long time. But I don't want to do that. I just want to sow the rice and done. Easier, faster. And people say that, no, you cannot do that. The grass will cover your rice. People have been do this system for many hundred years. You don't believe in other people, you fail. So everybody don't agree with me. So when I start to do it, the whole village, they blame me, they look down on me, that, oh, you're so stubborn. See, I will see you will get rice to feed your family or not. You have to be beggar. They said that. So I sold the rice, but I know what I'm doing because I observe the grass in my land. What kind of grass that they will not die when the water flooded? I dug them up. I kill them. Any kind of grass that they die when it's water flood, I leave them. So when I sow my rice in there, no tilling, nothing, just sow the rice into the grass. When the water come, my rice grow in the grass. When they grow big enough, the more rain come and it's flood, water flood, only rice survive and then they grow well. So nobody agree with me. Everybody say very bad thing to me. My mother don't want to leave her house because everybody said that your son has some mental problem. Yeah, but the second years, half of the village follow me. And now nobody do rice planting the same way anymore. So this is one sample that I feel like if you worry, if you fear, if you worry about what people think about you, you will never do anything new. You have to follow the same technique.
That's a really amazing story. Because I've seen people planting rice that way, and it is, in a way, it's romantic. It's like you see the people working, and it's like there's a picture of them with their hats on in the field, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you're farming. And also, I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. It's beautiful picture. Is very romantic. Like the student from university, they went out to the country. They saw people carry the water from the well to their house in the sunset evening. It's so nice picture.
Yeah.
Wow. It looked nice, but do they want to do that? Nobody want to do that. Yeah.
Has there ever been a time when you tried something and people said, oh, that won't work, and it didn't work?
Most of my life is just like that. When we first do homeschooling, when we start to do homeschooling is very new thing in Thailand. So everybody believe in the school system, even they have to pay a lot of money. So when we decide to do homeschooling, people just come to me, you're crazy, you ruin your kids' future. They will not compete with other people. They will not get a good job. So many people say bad thing to us. So, but when we did, we have no problem. And now there are more and more people in Thailand do homeschooling. So there are many things like this happen. Even earthen building. When I start the earthen building the first time, nobody believed that it will be a house. Many friends came watching me. I want to help you, but I don't want to waste my time. Because if I help you to build a house, when the rain comes, it will melt. So it wastes my time to help you. So everybody don't agree, don't believe that it will work. But when I finish the house, oh, it just look like this, so nice. After that, people follow me. So I'm the first person in this era who do earthen building in Thailand. And the beginning is not easy to talk with people. But now, everywhere, people do earthen building in many places in Thailand now. So it's quite normal thing for me to do something different from other people.
Is there anything in your life right now that people are saying, that's not going to work? Or does everybody think like, oh, Jon, everything he does works?
There's something that they don't agree with me much. Like, if you live like this, how to live like this? I have not much income, no saving, no insurance. How can you live like this? So people don't believe that living like this will be possible for them. Yeah, this is one thing that people still question about me. But I feel like I have no problem with it. I have less income than most of people, but I'm not worried because I have so much food. I have so many houses. I have friends everywhere. I have good family, easy families. So I have relaxed home. Even I have no money. So people feel like if you don't have saving, when you're getting old, who will take care of you? So that's what people worry the most.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried because I grow a lot of fruit trees, a lot of trees. I have a lot of fish pond. So when I'm getting old, I just stay in my farm. I have everything. Even I cannot work, I can go down to lie down under the papaya trees. Papaya ripe drop on my mouth. I can feel it. I can survive in this way. So I'm not worried. But I'm not worried really, because when in the near future, if I have fertile land, a lot of fruit tree, a lot of food in my land, people will come to me because we will have less and less food in the world. So people will come. We will have a lot of people because we have a lot to share.
Yeah, I've been, I think a lot of, and we're seeing it here in the United States. People realized when the pandemic started, oh, I need to be able to rely on myself to, either protect myself or feed myself or get water for myself. So there is a lot of people moving in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I live in the city, but I'm planting, some food in our little yard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to just watch things have a growing cycle. I was traveling for many years. I traveled for 7 years, so I never had a garden. And it's a whole new thing for me to see the seasons and, complete 60 days for a food to grow and produce and all of those things. Hey friends, Derek Loudermilk here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this clip, then there's something else that I want to tell you about, which is a mastermind that I'm running called the League of Superconductors. And it's for the greatest change makers of our time. The intention is to elevate entrepreneurs who are operating at a new level of consciousness. So if you're a spiritual teacher, a healer, a coach, and you're ready to start shifting the earth through your business and operating at both a 3D level and experiencing physical abundance, and also operating at a multi-dimensional level from inspiration and bringing totally new ideas and innovation and messages to people through your work, then that's what this group that I've put together is for. And there's 4 aspects. The Thought Leaders MBA is one pillar, everything you need to know about business, of being a thought leader in this time. What I call the energy experience, or applied metaphysics to your business. And then adventure, the adventure mindset, what it takes to be a leader operating from inspiration. And finally, peak performance, how to get the most out of our physical conditions, our body, our energy levels, our mind, all the different aspects that make us human entrepreneurs. So if that sounds interesting, then I invite you to click the link and find out a little bit more about it. You can also schedule a call, a strategy session with me, where I'll coach you for a little bit and we'll get to know each other, and we can see if you are a good fit for this year's group. We'll be starting in May of 2022. So check it out, and I'll see you next time.